We're here at the Meet of Champions Distance Classic with Mario Montoya of Redondo, who just ran an incredible time in the 3200 Invitational, 8:59.57, sub 9, obviously a huge deal. Congratulations. Tell us about the race. Obviously, it was a really tight race kind of throughout. What was the strategy and kind of how did it play out?
So the strategy was in my head, just like stick to 67s, not go out in like a 64. But unfortunately that plan like broke through like a mile in when we were coming through at 4:30. I'm like, I gotta close some ground to make this happen. And then I honestly don't know how it happened, but we were coming through. My coach was getting splits between that 200 on that side and the full 4 through that. And so he told me like, he said like 68, and I was like, oh God. And then 69 came through and I was like, it's time to go. So with 800 to go, I started picking it up. And like, I think if you guys went with me, I got a little spooked, but I just kept on surging every chance I got. And then coming through the backstretch, like some other kid made like a big move, and I fell back into third and got like almost a little scared, but my coach just trains me to snap out of it and get back into position. So I knew everyone was gonna be watching me. So coming with 200 to go, I just really started hammering it. Or really from 300 to go, just so I can get back in position. And I just had momentum and I didn't slow down. So I think I somehow like kicking at like 32 pace for 200 turned into like 28 or something, because I just kept on going and getting momentum. So that was a big win for me.
so how
Plan B.
Yeah.
So how much did the quality of the competition, how much did that help you put in that kind of time?
Yeah, so honestly I didn't expect it to really happen. I didn't expect to be challenged. I know one of my best friends, Jace, was in this race, and we were planning to just kind of maybe trade off because we thought it would just be the two of us. But then, sure enough, I was actually leading most of the race, so kind of just happened. And then I definitely wouldn't have kicked that fast if I wasn't challenged, which is nice.
So was 9 the goal all along for this race? Did you think you could go sub 9?
Yeah, 9 was always the goal. I know I got bigger things coming later in season. We've been doing lots of heavy training lately, so sub 9 right now is amazing.
Okay, so how low do you think you can go?
Oh, that's classified. You'll have to find out. I'd say.
but lower.
Yeah, definitely lower, but I don't want to make my goals too public just yet. Yeah.
Gotcha. But are you pleased with where you are at this point in the season? Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I ran 9:04 last week, and I thought that was great. And then anything like faster than that a week later is just cherry on top.
Is part of it though, you don't want to set yourself up with like a goal that you want to be able to. You don't want to break your record like next week or right, and then you have to set a new one, right?
Exactly.
So you don't want to set any sort of limit. I guess is what I'm trying to say. On what you want to do. Now, are you only a sophomore? Or?
I am, yeah, just a sophomore.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So is this season feeling like kind of a? I don't remember where you finished last year, but is this kind of a breakout season for you in a lot of ways, or?
Not really. I mean, it's going great, obviously, and I'm always surprised when I run this fast, especially with stuff like this. But last year I won 4:16 as a freshman, and that was a pretty big mark for me. It put me pretty high nationally ranked, so I think just kind of trying to meet that standard and say, and like I know rankings don't really matter that much, but it helps. So
sure. And so, are you better in the mile or the 2 mile or?
I'd like to say I'm better in the 2 mile. Just I got like a lot of aerobic strength, but sometimes I surprise myself in the mile. Like last season, the 2 mile didn't really happen. I never really ran all that fast, so this season it's definitely coming out.
So you're planning on doing both this season then?
Yeah. So whenever I think Trabuco is really, maybe even the 10, but really Trabuco distance carnival is when I'm gonna try and throw down a really fast mile. I want to get all the marks. 8 mile through 2, yeah.
All right, thank you. Congratulations.
Awesome, thank you, sir.